What if one of the most powerful healers in your herbal cabinet looked like a dainty little daisy and grew quietly along garden paths and field edges? Meet chamomile, gentle in appearance, mighty in medicine. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel Natural Living. I hope you're having a lovely day, whatever it is that you are up to. So in today's video, we're going to be stepping into the soft golden glow of chamomile. This is an absolutely beloved herb that has been used for thousands of years to calm the mind, soothe the body, and bring a little bit of peace into our very busy lives. So from bedtime teas to kind of skin soothing baths, chamomile is a really gentle herb that can be used for things like stress, pain, or restlessness. And in this episode, we're going to explore chamomile's rich herbal legacy, its folklore, its history, all my favourite things. And then of course, we're going to look into the science behind the herb. You know, does it actually work? What is the science behind it? And then of course, we've got some lovely herbal recipes to wrap up with at the end. So stay tuned for that. So chapter 1. Chamomile throughout history and folklore. So chamomile has been used since ancient times by the Egyptians, the Greeks, the Romans, you name it, who all absolutely treasured this flower for its calming and healing powers. The Egyptians associated it with the sun god Ra, as we can see beaming down on me today, and used it for fever and illness, particularly malaria. Whereas in medieval Europe, chamomile was planted in monastery gardens and scattered across floors for its pleasant scent and its very calming energy. It was believed to bring comfort and to ward off any bad spirits as well, both the emotional kind and the more mysterious ones, shall we say. In folklore, chamomile was considered to be the plant's physician. So people believed that any drooping plant placed near chamomile would kind of perk itself back up again. It was kind of, you know, like a little pepper up potion for the plants. That is a lot of alliteration. Whew. Gardeners in old Europe would plant chamomile next to sickly herbs and flowers to basically help them thrive again, kind of like a little, you know, nurse in the garden. Apparently it's a really good companion plant. And in European folk magic, chamomile was sprinkled around homes or was carried in little charm bags to ward off any hexes and to attract good luck and invite in prosperity. It was often used in hand washing rituals as well, before things like gambling or making any deals, and it was believed to draw in wealth and success to you. Some older traditions use chamomile in dream pillows or in incense blends to help kind of enhance any lucid dreaming or to gently open your third eye. It was believed to help calm the mind enough to receive messages from the spirit world or from your own ancestors during your sleep. In the 1600s, English herbalist Nicholas Culpeper, who is actually a really interesting figure, and I may do a full video on him, let me know in the comments if you would like that. Nicholas Culpeper praised chamomile as a humble yet mighty healer and often called it a medicine for the common people. The more it was trodden on, the stronger it grew back, and it was like a real metaphor that was used for things like resilience and for maintaining your grace whilst you're under pressure. So now we are into chapter 2, which is all about the science behind chamomile. Obviously, we've just gone through all the folklore and I love that bit, but I think it's really important to see how it is supported by science too. Chamomile is rich in epigenonin, a plant compound known for its calming sedative effects. It works by gently binding to receptors in your brain, basically, and these help to reduce anxiety and to promote sleep. This is why a cup of chamomile tea before bed has become this kind of, you know, traditional time-honoured wellness ritual in so many homes. It also has anti-inflammatory, anti-spasmodic, and antibacterial properties, so all of the antis, making it a real go-to herb for digestive troubles, for things like bloating, cramps, and nausea, especially during menstruation. Chamomile is often used topically as well to help soothe irritated or inflamed skin from things like eczema to, nappy rash or something like that if you've got a little one. You'll find it in lots of calming creams, lots of herbal baths, and even baby products for this very reason, because it's very gentle. Bonus is that it is gentle enough for children and the elderly, but strong enough to actually make a difference. So chapter 3, this is the different varieties of chamomile and a few growing tips that I have discovered as well. So there are 2 main types of chamomile that you will come across. There is the German chamomile, which is a tall annual plant with delicate daisy-like flowers. And this variety is most commonly used in your teas and in your herbal remedies. This plant is really fast growing and produces lots of blooms, which are perfect for drying as well, again for making your teas. Or the alternative is Roman chamomile. So this is a low growing perennial and is often used as kind of ground cover, so it's not as tall as the previous one. It has a sweeter, more apple-like scent, and it is really, really lovely in your garden borders or like tucked between stepping stones or something like that. Both varieties thrive in sunny spots with well-draining soil, which seems to be the theme for herbs. They're surprisingly hardy once they're actually established, and of course they're really good for bees and butterflies and all of those lovely pollinators. Harvest the flowers once they're fully open, dry them out gently out of direct sunlight, and then store them in glass jars for around a year. So chapter 4, how do we actually use chamomile in herbalisms? So these are some lovely recipes to help, get you used to using some chamomile. Of course, we've got to kick off with that chamomile tea. This is perfect for sleep and de-stressing. So steep 1 to 2 teaspoons of dried chamomile in hot water for, up to 5 minutes, and you can add things like honey or fresh apple, like a slice of apple, if you want some extra sweetness in there. Then we can make a chamomile compress. So this is good for like puffy eyes or skin irritation. So steep strong chamomile tea, let it cool, and then soak your soft cloth in it, and then apply this cloth to, again, any itchy skin, any sunburn. It will really help to calm it down. Then we have a herbal bath. So toss a handful of dried flowers into a little bag, or you could even just put them, directly in your bath water. You could add a little bit of lavender for some extra calm, or maybe even, I've known that you can put like oats in there, or even a little bit of milk or almond oil, just all these lovely concoctions to just help make a really calming, soothing bath water for you. Then we've got chamomile infused oil. So as with all of these, you basically fill a jar with your dried chamomile and cover it with a carrier oil like sweet almond. Then you let it sit in a sunny window for a couple of weeks and then strain out the flowers. You can use this as a massage oil or as like your kind of basis for any salves and lotions that you want to make. So the next one is a chamomile hair rinse, which is really interesting. So you basically brew your strong tea, let it cool, and then use it as a final rinse for any blonde hair. So if you are blonde like me, chamomile, basically like leftover chamomile tea is really, really great to just help bring out the kind of blondness again and give it a bit of a refresh. So that is everything I have managed to find on the herb chamomile. Do let me know in the comments below if you have used chamomile before, if you love a chamomile tea before bed. I know that is an absolute favourite and one of mine as well. If you have any recipes of your own, please do share it with us. I really want to create like a kind of conversational community on the bottom of these herbal videos where we can just share recipes and ideas with each other for how to use these herbs. Anyway, if you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel Natural Living for more lovely content every single week. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Stay happy and blessed be.